tonight, big day today, government has officially announced ambitious initiatives targeted at youth-led businesses in the country. In his presentation of the mid-year budget review in Parliament, Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta said a 1 million jobs initiative has been set in motion with the aim to promote the growth of small and medium-sized enterprises, as well as support budding entrepreneurs to create jobs for the teeming unemployed youth.
A recent survey indicated that about 50% of local employers report misalignment of or inadequacy of skills in the market. It also reports in response to this, we are strengthening the links between education and job market stakeholders. We are also revitalizing the skills development initiatives and the Ghana Enterprises Agency, NEIP, YEA, and CODVET. We are also feverishly working on a scheme that enables the private sector to train new recruits entrants at a subsidized rates by government. Mr. Speaker, our intention ecosystem is expected to help remove the binding constraints of financing and market linkages for our daring youth. Our focus will remain on establishing a strong value system for entrepreneurship to flourish. Mr. Speaker, recognizing that more needs to be done, government is today announcing a 1 million jobs initiatives to aggressively respond to the needs of the country. This is to promote growth in SMEs, support new ventures, and stimulate innovation and startups.
The Finance Minister also hinted of plans to establish what he describes as a youth bank, and according to him, this will provide financial support and solutions to startup businesses in the country.
The Youth Support Fund, which aligns with government's overall strategy of developing a competitive and viable private sector economy, will set up a youth bank with the aim of financing youth-led startup businesses across the country. As part of this initiative, an online investment hub will be established for youth across the country to access information for the purpose of establishing businesses. It is estimated over 100,000 jobs will be created through this. Mr. Speaker, the Venture Fund Trust, which is being revamped to be better positioned to carry out the designated activities, also as a fund manager. Mr. Speaker, we are also pursuing the Obatampa Youth Entrepreneurship Drive, Ghana Skills and Entrepreneurship Development Project, Student Entrepreneurship Initiative, the Youth in Community Improvement Model, and the Alternative Employment and Livelihood Program as direct interventions in targeted sectors to help our youth live decent lives and contribute to nation building. These interventions are clearly designed to bring us closer to confronting the jobs and employment challenges of our youth. To ensure dedicated resources, the Ministry of Finance and all participating institutions will next month sign an implementation compact on youth employment, which will tie release of resources to delivery of results. This compact will also track youth-focused initiatives across the value chain of interventions under the Ghana Cares program.
The Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta there. So how are entrepreneurs reacting to this? My colleague Charles Aite watched the presentation with young entrepreneur Nanama Enchidakwa. Here is his report.
Nanama Enchidakwa is a young entrepreneur who's been in the cosmetic industry since 2016. Her business has been on life support since the coronavirus disrupted her supply chain.
It's tough, you know, but yeah, you have to keep going because I suppose every business goes through that stage.
In the global financial architecture to support it.
As we watched the mid-year estimate presentation live on our phones, I wondered if the interventions announced, including the establishment of a youth bank, resonates with her. We listened with rapt attention as the Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta announced a 1 million jobs initiative to deal with Ghana's unemployment crisis.
We are also revitalizing the skills development initiatives and the Ghana Enterprises Agency.
We've been watching the Finance Minister for quite some time now. Does most of the things he's saying relate to you as an entrepreneur?
Kind of. Well, they're giving funding to SMEs, and I am an SME, so definitely yes. I am part of. I fall in that category. Yeah.
But of course, when they say that some injections have been made into the SME sector through the Ghana Cares program to revamp, collapsed businesses, how do you respond to that as an SME? Because all too soon we've seen your production house shut down.
One was a loan, so I don't really get that. Because if the person is not producing, I don't see how you give them a loan, because they're not even making sales.
As she counts her losses and hopes for a big comeback, Nana's wish is for the budget presentation not to be a talk shop, but an actual lifesaver for her business and that of other young entrepreneurs.
The key message out of the media budget estimate has got to do with the financing of businesses through the Youth Bank, which is support over 1 million jobs and create more revenue for young people. But for the likes of entrepreneurs as Nana, she is much more concerned about how these funds will be rolled out and how they will be disbursed to ensure that each and every entrepreneur in the country reaps the benefit from this budget statement. I'm Charles Aite reporting for Joy Business.